when we talked about the career readiness program, we talked about soft skills. We talked about the importance of developing networks to where iron sharpens iron. All right, so for me, Mr. Collins represents that. Mr. Collins is a brother, is a comrade of mine in this space of working with youth and coming up with creative programs. How do we engage, how do we work with youth? Not only does Mr. Collins work here with the Boys and Girls Clubs, he's doing some other dynamic things in the community that I hope he'll share with you all. So for me, it's a pleasure and honor to have Mr. Collins here and visit us and to continue to work with Mr. Collins, and he'll be able to share those things with you. So again, let's give it up for Mr. Collins. Let's respect him. And let's hear what you got to say.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I ain't know I was coming here to do all of that. I thought I was just shooting some video. Listen to me right here. So I crush the social networks because I create so much content. So this is the new wave of what you got to do. It's really about, I don't really think it's like one job that's really going to satisfy you guys. You got to have multiple streams of revenue. So you're going to be getting money from different places. So it's kind of like having a plate spinning. You got more than one. So if one go down, then you got another one that you can rely on. Because the thing is that it's like if you send somebody a resume, they just reading bullet points for the most part. They don't really know how you are. So if you got some video to back up or some writing to back up, because it's all content. It don't have to be video. It could be writing. So if you can crush writing, then that's cool. It could be a podcast. All you need is 2 mics and you can start up a podcast. This Brian, this Nike, and this is a teacher right here that sucked. Just giving him a hard time. Graduating. He in 11. He only got 1 more year. All you really need to do is just get through him to get to Nike. But sometimes our attitude sucks, so it's deterred by the sucky teacher that we get a bad attitude and it kind of discouraged from getting to Nike. This is just all I'm talking about right here is perspective. So this is long range thinking. You know what I'm saying? So you got to control your emotions and finesse the teachers and do whatever you got to do because you want to get to Nike or wherever you want to work at. That makes sense? So it's all personality, it's all traits like that. So you got to kind of work on that stuff. I think another problem is like the content that y'all consume. The biggest problem that I see with the youth is that we're a bunch of consumers. We don't produce anything. So we just watch videos, we watch World Star, we just watch. We don't create any content. You got to consume the right stuff. It should be World Star, it should be videos all the time. It should be looking up models, you should be looking up photography, you should be looking up lighting, you should be looking up backgrounds. It should be looking up that. Y'all should be absorbed into that. Because if I look at it enough, it's going to rub off on me. So if I'm looking at how to edit video, or how to set up the camera, like you're only going to get the energy by absorbing yourself in it. So you got to be all the way in it. So it's just like, you got to put in the extra work. It's not going to come to you overnight. You got to spend hours, like after school, after homework, now I got to look up marketing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us young people, after school, we kind of burnt out. We don't want to do nothing else. I think the part of the problem is that we kind of turn into robots and we kind of get into a space where we being told what to do all the time. So after we've been told, do your homework, do this work. After that, we don't want to do no extra work, looking up nothing. We just want to listen to music and watch movies and just be in leisure mode. But if you're in a single parent home and y'all not crushing it like that, you need to help out. You're trying to get a Tesla and all of that. You got to go home and look up deep work, marketing, study habits, all of that. I'm going to talk to you on the dev question. You got it? You got it? I'm talk to you on the dev.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, bro.
All right, no problem. Yeah, so again, we're going to definitely want to get into that. Eventually, you know, we'll get to a place to where we can create video resumes. One of the things that we're going to be working on in the next few weeks, who here